What's going on, everybody? Today what we're going to do is a quick little shop tour. I have people pretty frequently just ask me like questions about the shop and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is kind of just walk you around. So we're going to start back in that corner and kind of like work our way around. So we moved into this shop, I don't know, a year and a half ago now, and I figured I should do a shop tour now because we're actually moving. And as we go through this video, you'll kind of see like the shop's kind of starting to empty out because we're in the process of getting stuff from here to our new location. So right here, this area, basically from this door over to this workbench to this corner, was where we would do all of our molds. So what was nice was that fan up there. You can see some of the orange overspray on the wall. This is where we would kind of spray our molds. In this area is where we would kind of lay them up. All of our molds are just basic fiberglass molds. They're not very high volume molds, so they don't need to be like CNC aluminum or anything like that. So yeah, so this is our mold area, little mixing bench. This is where we would cut our fiberglass to then lay up onto the molds. You can notice all the tables are on wheels because we never really knew what type of projects we would have, so we could kind of spray something, roll it out of the way, spray another one, and then kind of lay up while everything's curing and stuff like that. So that's it for the mold area. Back here we'll kind of skip through this bit. This is where we will clear coat parts. Clear coating is something we started doing actually a little while ago, but a little bit more of it since people have been asking for that, you know, that shinier finish, but we do it in a way that adds very little weight. So we've done videos of that in the past. So that brings us to where parts basically start their life, is right here on this fabric rack and on this table. So you can see this rack has all of our consumables. I think a lot of people don't realize all the materials that go into making a carbon part. You can see we only have 3 rolls of types of carbon, but then we have bagging film in the back as our bleeder. That's our core material that we use on certain parts. Peel ply, more peel ply, a roll of flow net. So yeah, a lot goes into making a finished part that I think people don't realize. So all of those things I just pointed out, aside from the carbon fiber obviously, are needed to make a part but aren't part of the finished product. So you know, that's kind of it explains a little bit as to why carbon fiber parts cost what they do. So this is our mini layup bench. You can see all the little carbon shards that just kind of get stuck to the top of it. Underneath here is our mini oven. So we'll do smaller parts in here because our big oven, if that's taken up with a larger part or whatever, we can usually squeeze in like a smaller part while the big part is curing. So we ended up just doing a mini oven right underneath so we can lay them up and just put them right in. So that's it for kind of the cut, and we'll call it the cut area and the layup area. Our big oven right here, I get a lot of people asking me questions about the big oven. I'm gonna breeze over that right now just because there's certain things I actually don't like about this setup that I've learned over the years. So when we move into our new location, this video is going to be a little bit of a springboard, I guess, to I'm going to do like a video series of like setting up a composite shop, because I know a lot of people watch this are kind of getting into composites. They want to learn, you know, how to get started, tips and tricks and stuff like that. So coming up, if you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with you know, setting up our next shop and stuff we've learned over the years that, you know, could help you out, that you won't waste time and effort and money on. So yeah, so down here, you know, once a part comes out of the oven and gets demolded, it might live on this table for a little bit. This is our trim room. So you can see we obviously have, you know, we try and keep everything, all the dust contained, because this is where all the cutting and trimming and everything happens. We have one of our Apex 8s in process here. Something we do is that little air conditioner is going right now. Whenever you're cutting carbon fiber, definitely wear a mask, obviously. You can see I got short sleeve on right now, but we end up wearing basically like a Tyvek suit. Carbon fiber dust is extremely itchy, so you'll kind of figure that one out eventually. So yeah, definitely respirator, Tyvek suit. But in the middle of summer, what happens is if we didn't have that little air conditioner going, it would be so hot in here. We'd probably be able to spend like 20 minutes in here and that's it. So yeah, pretty much this room is our trim room, and from here parts make it out of here, and then this little area is basically this is where we'll polish parts, and we got our bubble wrap, our foam wrap, and basically make it down here, all of our boxes and everything, to the end station. Once everything's boxed and ready to go, we then just kind of, this is where we print our shipping labels, and then out the door it goes. So as you can see from this point, everything kind of, I don't know how well you can kind of see back there, everything kind of goes around in a circle to end up right here. So that's about it for part production, I guess I'll call it. We kind of have stations and systems set up to kind of make it a little more efficient to do. In here is our, I guess it's like a front office. This is the door we pretty much, don't worry about that. This is the door we pretty much come in and take pictures. These are our 18 and up Mustang canards. We'll be doing the video on that real soon. The hallway just kind of collects parts. There's an office there, and then that's like a little lunchroom, break room in the back. So yeah, so there's a lot of spaces in this shop that we need, but we don't utilize as fully as we should. There's a loft up there. We got more molds up there. Here's like more molds, mold storage. This whole room in the back here is a lot of our larger molds. So as you can see, once you start offering more parts, especially if you're getting into composites, you need to start finding room for all of your molds, for all the parts you make. So, that's a good amount of shop space taken up just storing molds. That's something you want to keep in mind as well. So then the last little bit, if you are subscribed to this channel or you watch a lot of our videos, usually happen in this area right here. So, we just got some bubble wrap dropped off. But yeah, most of our videos happen sort of around my car. This is our little fabrication bench. We really don't have much in the way of fabrication. So then this whole area is kind of just our, fabricate, work on a car area. So out of this whole entire shop, we really only have space for one car, because primarily, we just, develop the parts, make the parts, and ship them out. We do have room swinging back to our mold area. Since everything's on wheels, we could bring in a car to do some development work in that bay as well. So yeah, so that's about it for this one. Just a quick little shop tour. If you have any questions, definitely just ask them below. Like I said, we're gonna do a few follow-up videos, probably like a multi-part series about setting up a composite shop, especially if you're kind of just getting started with composites and stuff like that. So be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on those, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one.